The resource past.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Crypto Coffee and Chaos. That's right, we got our coffee ready to go today. Oh, I'm so excited. I got a freaking pedal. Oh, I can go like this now. I don't have to get up and hit the buttons every single time. Well, I still got to do this, though. Can't have all the buttons in the world. I wish. How you guys doing, guys? How you guys doing? We are getting this day started. It's not the bullish day. It's not the best day, but you know what? It's a day. We're going into Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesdays usually are some of the best days to pick up. But earnings are actually getting kind of put back a little bit. I think we just got General Motors just announced they're going to wait until Thursday now to announce their earnings as more tariff news terrorizes the entire market. Right now we're looking at... still no news out of China on whether or not we're actually doing anything with tariffs. And we just had Scott Besson on. I caught a little bit towards the end of that. We can go back and take a look at what they had to say if you guys didn't catch that. Before the marketing bell opens, 8 minutes. I think we have enough time to catch up. Let's get back into the chat real briefly before we get going. How's it going, Danny? Good morning. He'll catch up later. Of course, you're making the rounds this morning, my boy, my dude. I gotcha. Strawberry Dragons, morning. How's it going, Strawberry? How's it going? Morning, everyone. Where's the green? When Lambo? When Altcoin season? This is what I'm telling you guys. I don't know. I'm concerned with your bags, especially if you're holding a little bit more risk on assets, right? Not gold, silver, Bitcoin, because the tariffs are still terrorizing the markets. Morning green, everyone. Yes, when Lambo. Kay Lily says, good morning in the house. How's it going, Kay Lily? Yes, of course, love the coffee and the chaos. Thank you. Definitely more to come with that stick, too, in the morning open with the intro. Still working on that intro there. Good morning, everyone. Coffee is brewing. What is going on? Milk Money, how's it going? MM25. Last night was a lot of fun. I passed out on my couch. We were talking towards the end of that. It felt like a fever dream. We were talking about going on Dave Chappelle's yacht, and we were all going to celebrate when Dave Chappelle and when yachts. I guess when we can afford it. God. All right, so let's see what's going on with Bloomberg this morning. I do want to catch you guys up a little bit.
Drugs in order to potentially reach more people.
All right, if you guys didn't catch Scott Besson, I'll play just towards the end of this bit here.
Market might not be in play if we're really truly pricing in weakness.
Caroline Levitt just said that the president is America's businessman in chief.
Similar plunging outlook, poor shipping orders. What are American manufacturers not understanding about your push for onshoring in the U.S.?
Well, I think I was in the investment business 35 years, and I learned to ignore the survey data and look at the actual data, and the actual data has been quite good. The job data is good. Americans keep spending, and as Caroline said, we have these incredible commitments to bring manufacturing back on shore with record investment by domestic corporations and foreigners who want to come into the U.S.
Thank you so much, Caroline. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. The Chinese continue to say that the U.S. and China are not engaged in any consultation or negotiation on tariffs.
Same thing,
You
guys.
said you've talked to your counterpart, but more about, quote, traditional things like financial stability. So can you clarify, is the administration talking to Beijing specifically about tariffs or not?
Well, we're not going to talk about who's talking to whom, but I think that over time we will see that the Chinese tariffs are unsustainable for China. I've seen some very large numbers over the past few days that show if these numbers stay on, Chinese could lose 10 million jobs very quickly. And even if there is a drop in the tariffs, that they could lose 5 million jobs. So remember that we are the deficit country. They sell almost 5 times more goods to us than we sell to them. So the onus will be on them to take off these tariffs. They're unsustainable for them.
And they are saying you guys are not talking about it. So is that true?
Look, they have a different form of government. They're playing to a different audience. So I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty again of who's talking to whom. But as I said, I believe for the Chinese, these tariffs are unsustainable.
And very quickly, 2 days ago, you said you didn't know if President Trump had spoken to Xi Jinping. Do you know now?
Again, I would say Caroline and I have a lot of jobs around the White House. Running the switchboard isn't one of them.
Bloomberg, go ahead. Secretary Vincent, thank you so much for being here this morning. You've talked about the importance of giving investors certainty when it comes to the market, yet the Trump administration is continuing to negotiate several complex trade deals in a very sort of compressed time frame. When do you expect you'll be able to give the market some certainty around those deals? Do you have a deadline? Is it the 90-day pause? What are we looking at here?
Good question. And I think one thing that has been a little disconcerting for the markets is, President Trump creates what I would call strategic uncertainty in the negotiations. So he is more concerned about getting the best possible trade deals for the American people. We had 4 years of bad deals for decades of unfair trading, and we are going to unwind those and make them fair. What we are doing is we've created a process. I think the aperture of uncertainty will be narrowing, and as we start moving forward announcing deals, then there will be certainty. But certainty is not necessarily a good thing in negotiating.
Mr. Secretary, last night there were reports on the administration sort of walking back a little bit on the auto tariffs. Can you sort of just elaborate on that decision there and what we can expect going forward, and why sort of the shift in those auto tariffs?
Well, President Trump has had meetings with both domestic and foreign auto producers, and he's committed to bringing back auto production to the U.S. So we want to give the automakers a path to do that quickly, efficiently, and create as many jobs as possible.
Jasmine. Thank you so much, Caroline. Thank you, Secretary. Back on China, does the administration anticipate supply chain shocks or supply shocks coming now that cargo shipments from China are significantly down? And if so, are there plans in the process of how to address that?
I wouldn't think that we would have supply chain shocks, and I think retailers have managed their inventory in front of this. I speak to dozens of companies, sometimes daily, but definitely weekly, and they know that President Trump is committed to fair trade and have planned accordingly.
And then second question, can you outline the timeline for when you think some of these deals, particularly with your Asian countries like India, Japan, South Korea, you may have an announcement?
I'm glad you brought up our Asian trading partners and allies. They have been the most forthcoming in terms of doing the deals. As I mentioned,
All right, guys, I got to cut that short, but I will recap the rest of it because I did see the end towards the end of that earlier. So basically, consumer products are starting to rise, and Amazon can't hold back anymore. They're actually getting called out right now this morning. Prices are starting to go up. So that's one of the big things. Of course, bringing on the chaos in the morning. I hope you guys are awake yet. I'm still trying to wake up. But yeah, when house, exactly. When house, when game room, all these things you guys keep asking me when. I am just letting go today, this year. So when for me is going to be maybe a little longer. But I don't care. Of course, we're in it to win it. 24 seconds to the opening bell. Bloomberg, of course, covering it for you. And we're going to get back into the chat because I got to catch up with you guys.
We could get a reprieve on auto tariffs, but you can see futures down 0.5% because Caroline Leavitt at the White House said that showing consumers information about tariff tariffs leading to price hikes is hostile and political. Here's
Yes.
the opening bell on the New York Stock Exchange. Jim Cramer ringing the opening bell.
Jim Cramer.
A fantastic and unique human being
You
who
know
has
what?
been hosting Mad Money,
He's kind of my
an
spirit
iconic
animal.
show for 20 years.
I get
Great to
inspiration
see
from
him there at the NYSE. And down at the NASDAQ market site, you can see the funny hats. That's because this is Churchill Downs. They wear these hats for the Kentucky Derby, right, which is coming up this weekend, like the most exciting 20 seconds in sports. And Churchill Downs has been down big, off 33% year to date. Hopefully they put in the right bets.
And they're the one ringing the bell today.
All right, let's take a look at some specific names to watch because we're in the heart of earnings season. And we've heard from UPS this morning that it plans to cut 20,000 jobs. Also to close
20,000 jobs.
That's as
What?
Amazon package volume plummets. It did not update its outlook.
Damn.
It's certainly not alone in that, Shanali.
Yeah, I am looking here at General Motors, one of those that did not update its outlook. In fact, they've suspended guidance and they're freezing share buybacks as well. That's on tariff.
This is not looking good, guys.
The earnings call to Thursday as the White House weighs auto tariff relief. It's down 2.12% at the market open, Matt.
As we've been talking
There's
about,
Amazon.
apparently plans to show consumers how tariffs contribute to higher costs on each product, if they do. This according to a report by Punchbowl. But the White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, said that is a hostile and political act. And at that point, if you look at the futures chart, they just come dropping down. So the market does not like that reply from the White House. However, we have been in an uptrend lately, and JP Morgan's trading desk has turned tactically bullish on U.S. equities. The team says that the de-escalation trade, which is what we're going to see out of Michigan and President Trump today, has room to run as low liquidity and light positioning likely push markets higher. We are joined by iCapital Chief Investment Strategist Anastasia Amoroso. And Anastasia, great to have you here. Thanks so much for joining us.
All right, guys, let's put that on pause for a minute. Let's catch up with the chat. So yeah, it's not a good market open. I keep telling everyone, the entire market has nothing positive to trade on. It's just pure exhaustion right now. Bitcoin returning back to 95,000 in the midst of all the chaos and uncertainty. Yeah, it might be time.
I'd buy that for $1.
But still, we have all of our other coins might see a bit of a pullback today, as of course more risk-on assets are going to bleed on this sort of news. It's just unfortunate, guys. It's just how it goes. Gold also coming up a little bit. No, not really. Still down. Still down quite a bit from, but it's starting to rally a little bit since the morning. Not much. Probably creating a new bottom there. Level support at right around 3,300. But yeah, of course, guys, just keep an eye on it. Just keep an eye on, of course, gold, silver, Bitcoin. Those are the things you want to be looking at right now if you are afraid, if you are uncertain of the times we're in. All right, getting back into the chat. How's it going? Yes, love the copy. Let's go. When house, when game room, all these things I sold this year and last year. Oh, sadness. When yacht. But first, when apartment says milk money. Yeah, when yacht. Who's going to get the yacht? That's what I want to know. I still want to know who gets the yacht. A guy says, good morning, everyone. Coffee is absolutely needed today. 100%, my guy. All right, and then Yo Otaku, you unknown in the house. Wendy, woo. How's it going, Wendy? How's it going? Hey, Otaku, I love your work. I am blushing. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. Don't forget that like button. Yes, please subscribe, do all the things down below. Support the channel any way you possibly can. I would appreciate that if you guys like the content you are getting from me. All right, so, and we also got robots are coming. Yeah, they're coming. We didn't get any robot news yet, though. Not quite yet, but of course, it's rolling out every single day. Yesterday morning was insane when we saw that, that surgery robot and the robot sitting there holding the, all the screwdrivers and just doing factory work. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Like and sub says Strange Sky. Thank you, my guy. Thank you, of course, everyone supporting the channel. A like does not cost you a thing. Neither does the subscribe if you like the content. After a new afternoon from the UK, how's it going, UK Danny? My God, so many Dannys, man. I can't keep up with all the Dannys. But of course, we got our resident Super Danny, Super Saiyan, and yeah, we've got Danny Nolan out of the UK. Welcome. Definitely dystopian future over there in the UK. I feel you, man. I feel you. Otaku reporting news live from McDonald's. We're definitely going to do that at some point, especially when I'm house hunting, because I'm about ready to sell my home here in the next week or two. It's almost done through settlement and all this stuff and things. Okay, so getting back into the charts, guys. Bitcoin sitting at 94.7. Again, I'm tired of winning every single night.
You may even get tired of winning.
I am, Trump. I am so tired of winning. Of course, getting into our top bullish pattern. Last night, of course, telling you guys I was feeling a little bit more baseline or bullish. And here we are at the market open, rolling over from our bullish target. Pretty much, I'm going to still call it. This is, of course, Crypto Chaos magic at work. Giving all of the credit to the Crypto Chaos magic. It's insane, guys. I don't know how I do this every single night. It's still a mystery to me, but I don't question the chaos magic. Why? Oh, it's been a while since I played this one. I have to play this every single day because he said it.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When
Yes!
Godzilla walks onto the playground, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
Thank you, Sailor, for, of course, confirming everything I care about in our space. Back in 2024. I can't wait to see some of his convention appearances this year. Bitcoin 2025 right around the corner. I think we're literally a week or 2-3 away, something like that, happening in Las Vegas this year. I really wanted to get out there, but in the midst of trying to sell my home and find another place, relocate, now everything else, damn it. This was supposed to be the first time I get there, but yeah, didn't get. I'm of course going to cover it live like I usually do, but alas, we're going to continue. Taku reporting live from McDonald's. One day. All right, let's get back into the news, guys. There's a lot of stuff to uncover today because there's a lot of chaos in the markets. U.S. S&P 500 trade downward. We've got this breaking right now. S&P opens lower as the traders await trade deals. Amazon shares fall on White House comment. Live updates throughout the day. Yeah. And prices are rising. We just covered Temu and Shein. Both of the prices for those products out of China are now starting to get hit with consumers. We're going to see agricultural, trade from China kind of on halt. We might see a little bit of a maybe a little bit of a sale there in terms of agricultural products and food here in the United States for a little while, but I think ultimately it's going to hurt everyone in the end. Shares of Amazon dropped Thursday after Tuesday. It's Tuesday, guys. After White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, standing next to Besant, said that if the report was true, that e-commerce giants are planning to list the tariff costs of goods on the site, and it would be considered a hostile political act. It's not a hostile political act when they have to increase their prices to keep up with the terror from tariffs. It's just this. That's not. But she said that, and it's unfortunate. It's not like Amazon itself. It's a machine. It's not like Amazon controls all the products and prices. General Motors and also declined. The automaker reported that better than expected profit, but said it would be releasing future guidance and suspending more share buybacks. Also putting off, I think their earnings calls this week too, until the end of the week. GM's decision follows the number of the companies who announced it considering full year forecast in wake of rising global trade tensions last week. American Airlines Skechers withdrew their 2025 outlooks, with both companies citing economic uncertainty. Yeah, we're killing the earnings calls. Yes. Oh man, it's gonna be a fun week, guys. It's gonna be a fun week. Oh my god.
What are you, stupid?
I'm sorry. I like the doom. I like the doom. While the Nasdaq Composite ticked 0.1% lower. The Dow is down 0.3. This is probably even lower now since I read this. Any pullbacks have turned to buyable, said Larry Taratelli. Tentatelli, whatever. I can't even pronounce that guy's name. It's Italian, I don't know. Some kind of noodle. I like noodle. What's your favorite noodle in the chat? I always ask a lot of my friends and family. First time I ever meet a person, I usually ask them, what's your favorite noodle? Mine is probably either cavatappi or penne. But anyway. Investors are gearing up for the busy earnings this week, with about 1/3 of the S&P 500 listings firms still slated for the post results between Monday and Friday. Big tech is particularly in focus this week, with Meta, Facebook and Microsoft expected on Wednesday, and Apple, Amazon scheduled for Thursday. Guys, I've just got crypto on the brain constantly. I can't stop thinking about all of our players in our space. Metaplanet, it's so funny. Right out of my mouth in the morning. It's crazy. More than 36% of S&P 500 companies that will be reported so far in the season. About 73% have exceeded Wall Street's expectations, according to FactSet. This modesty is below the 5-year average of 77% per fact sheet. Oh no. Okay. So we're gonna try to keep up with this today. As things go down, Dow futures are still up a little bit, but yeah, S&P futures, Nasdaq futures, oil, U.S. 10-year yield. Speaking of the Dixie, where's the Dixie at? Ooh, I'm excited. Where is the Dixie at this morning? Yes, we're falling from 99. Will we break 99 this morning again? Heading back down to test 98. I hope so. It would be super exciting for Bitcoin and gold. Okay. All right, getting back to Bloomberg. Are they talking about anything else? I think they're on commercial right now. Let's see what else is going on with the news. We got Fox Business, Doge latest. Really, there's probably nothing there. Just little updates. White House details new private investment in the United States as Trump marks 100 days in office. He's going to be out in Michigan today. I'm not quite sure what he's doing out there, but yeah, he's going to have some sort of rally or report out that way. China is exhibiting end of regime conduct. Expert warns of perplexing behavior. Interesting. White House threatens to veto Senate bill terminating Trump's tariffs. Good luck. I just love the terror. Live updates. White House hits Amazon over reports of plans to display tariff costs. We just covered this quite a bit. But we can see more information here, what they're covering. Oh. Someone started talking. CNBC, oh no, Fox Business. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. We do not have full employment, and this is probably old news anyway. Maybe that probably what came in from yesterday. But who the hell says that? It's not that bad. We have literally UPS calling for, what was it, 20,000 job cuts? Oh my God. They just got that. And I just told everyone about that last year, about how they just got those price hikes for wages for UPS workers. Now they're making an average of $100,000 a year across the country, something like that, because they were pretty much underpaid for a while. But it was going to be temporary anyway, because they're going to replace them all with what? With what? You know where I'm going with this one, guys. You know where I'm going with this one. The drivers are going to be replaced by robots, AI. That's right. The dystopian future is right around the corner. Guys, if you are not living in it, or if you're living under a rock, if you're a driver, a telemarketer, it's the first one on the list, guys. The first one. I always say right away. Drivers, telemarketers, lawyers, data entry clerks, accountants, writers, journalists, bookkeepers, receptionists, bank tellers, travel agents, factory workers, customer service representatives of all kinds. That's right. Already being replaced. You call freaking business right now, who do you get? AI. Or just a telemarketed voice system of some kind. Representatives, of course, fast food workers, and your friends and romantic loved ones are not safe from these events. They will be replaced. I was replaced. You will be replaced. Everyone will be replaced. It's coming, guys. It's coming. All right. I won't spend too much time on that. Of course, dystopian future segment. Here we go. Back to it. All right, so let's get back into the chat real quick, and then we'll catch back up and see if we can dig any more information out of this today. Yes, we got Milk Money Otaku reporting news. Yes, that's right. When Nissan Moto J, I'm already driving a Nissan. God damn it. Basically, Otaku, salud. Good morning, Tola. Good morning. Where's my coffee? Salud, my brother. How's it going? Working on his AI. Yes, that's right. Your AI. I forgot all about that, my guy. Yeah, he's been creating a AI algorithm to take them all. The AI to absorb all AI, just kind of like Agent Smith in the Matrix, and listening to us, of course, while working on it. Super awesome. If you want to show your project and name of your coin, yeah, drop it in the chat. I would be happy, of course, to talk about that for you. I think it's a pretty cool project you're working on there. And I wish you the best of luck, of course, competing with all the other AI out there. That's a huge feat, my man. A huge feat. And I wish you luck. All right, so getting back to it. Let's see what else we can dig up. We did take a look at Kimba, the white snow lion, of course, bringing you the chart, the live book map, the liquidations for free. That's right. Check out live book map from Kimba on YouTube. I'm not endorsed. I just like the anime reference on my channel. That's
What
right.
are you,
Don't
stupid?
pay for something you get for free. All right. Anyway, so yeah, sitting at 94.6 and some change, somewhere around that range. We're still stuck tight in these this range between 92, 93. Getting stronger every single day. We stay in these levels. It's great. More people, of course, putting in their buy orders right around 92.5, 90 to 93, 94K, somewhere in that range. We're creating more of a tight range in this channel, as you can see in the past few trading days, where yeah, we're getting tighter and tighter, getting closer to the top every single day. So yeah, right now we're between 96 and 93 would be my guess where we're gonna play around today. We gotta blow through this up here, and it doesn't take much to get through there. We're only $5,000 away from, of course, all-time highs at 100K Bitcoin level, so it's coming any single day now, any day now. But the longer we go in this range, the stronger we will become and create this new floor. Again, we're only about a week into it. So last Tuesday we popped up to this level at 94, 95K. So it takes about 2 weeks to really plant your feet into this. And yeah, that's what we're waiting for. Probably next week, of course, will be a great confirmation for another leg up. And of course, that leg up would take us right to the tip, to the peak of 98, 99K. Again, from the past leg up. That's kind of what we're looking at playing out, hopefully by the end of the week, although this could be delayed, yes, into possibly the market open, maybe Sunday, yeah, maybe Sunday into next week. Okay, so that's the idea, guys, that's the idea. All right, getting back into the news, see if they're talking about anything pertaining to our space on Bloomberg. I love to catch them talking about crypto on the random. 20,000 jobs, man. Jesus. Huh, you're saying you got no sound? Whoa, crypto future, what's going on? No sound? No sound. No sound, that's crazy. What's going on with the sound? Shows I've got sound on my end. You can hear me? You can hear me? No! What? YouTube's OBS says it's running excellent. I don't know. I don't know, guys. You can hear me? You can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. I saw you guys flag in the chat. I'm like, oh, how's it going? Crypto Future in the house. My man. My man. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know why. So no sound on the video. That's weird. I could hear it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys aren't hearing that. Have you guys not heard any of the videos today? None of them? This is weird. I have to look into that. That sucks. No sound in the video you're playing. That's crazy. I wonder if you guys heard any of the videos today. Just logged in. Yeah, Crypto Future. Well, we're having technical difficulties. Rob bringing on the technical difficulties. How's it going, Rob? How's it going? Strawberry Dragons, just this video. That sucks. What the hell? That's weird because I hear it fine. Let me see if, because we were just playing this video earlier, coming in live on YouTube. Bloomberg, of course, talking about what's going on this morning with trade and UPS cutting jobs, Amazon. That's what we've been talking about this morning. Can you guys hear that? Did you hear Levitt say about how it's a hostile act? Nothing. Wow, we just lost all audio on a Brave browser. That sucks. Let me see if I can try a different browser real quick. Man, that sucks, guys. Or I can try to relaunch it. That's weird. I wonder if I might accidentally have clicked something. How about now? You guys hear it now? Are we live now with the sound? Nothing. Damn, man. That sucks. They're just playing music right now, but yeah, I don't know, guys. This is weird. I've never ran into this before with Brave browser not being on my stream. Let's see. Nah, I mean, all of it seems like it's going. Brave browser's up. Oh yeah, I don't see it. It's not. It's dead. Weird. Okay. What do I do? There we go. It just came back, but not with my audio. Damn, that sucks. I guess I can go.
Get your fixed income fix. Watch Bloomberg Real Yield around the world right here on Bloomberg. Context changes everything. Bloomberg.
Alright, I'll just have to mute my mic when I play the video, but yeah, you guys can hear it now.
Jonathan, Lisa Abramowitz, and Anne-Marie.
What a mess. What a mess. Anyway, guys, we're waiting for them to come back from recess. There we go. No, not yet. Not yet. All right. Well, while we're waiting for them to come back, yeah, Trump's coming to Michigan today. You know, Scott Bessent and Levitt have basically terrorized the market this morning, shouting out Amazon. And yeah, we're just kind of waiting on updates. Fear and greed right now for the stock market is opened in fear at 37. Are we going extreme fear? We're going extreme fear? Come on, come on! It's so easy. It's right there. Yeah, I don't know why they have nothing positive coming out this week from tariff news. Right now, crypto is still sitting greedy in the morning. Okay, so we're not totally in fear yet. The dollar coming up just slightly at 99.1. And crypto bubbles. What's going on with crypto bubbles on the day? Let's see what's going on crypto bubbles today. This is the 3400. Let's go to the top 100. There we go. Virtuals protocol still doing 15% on the day. Bitcoin Cash coming up. That tells me the normies are coming back. If it's up any significant amount, it's always because the normies are coming back, guys. The normies are coming back. All right. Yeah. So now that we got the audio at least fixed, I can at least mute my mic. Let's see what's going on over there.
As President Trump goes to Michigan, hims and hers is absolutely soaring because they're going to offer Wegovy for the low price of $499 a month. So either you get a car or you get skinny. UPS is down but 0.6%, and Amazon, really the big news of the day after this company's attempt at transparency, giving consumers information on pricing, was attacked by White House Press Secretary Caroline Levitt. Katie?
All right, let's talk about that with our Caroline Hyde. So this was according to Punchbowl reporting that Amazon would start showing these after tariff prices. Obviously, that has landed them in the crosshairs of this administration.
Yeah, no announcement. Amazon has not in any way confirmed that this is exactly what they were considering. But the Punchbowl report that is based on a person familiar is citing that they would indeed make it very transparent as to how much more expensive your goods are going to be. In fact, today Amazon wanted you probably talking about the Prime Day that's coming in July that they made an announcement on. They probably wanted you talking about the luxury store they're doing with Saks online, but no, we're now all focusing on whether or not they will really do what Caroline Levitt is calling a hostile act, because that transparency is really going to make it very clear to consumers how much more expensive their goods are becoming. Now remember, according to Bloomberg Intelligence, about 70% of all goods sold on Amazon come from China, whether that's largely through their third-party vendors, which of course are going to be looking to pass on some of those costs, or indeed Amazon itself, which has been trying to renegotiate if they've had deals coming due. We've heard from Andy Jassy doing interviews on other networks saying, look, we are going to renegotiate if that contract has come due. We're going to try and protect the consumer. And of course, that means, sorry, supplier, you're probably going to have to suck up some of this margin hit as well as us.
Yeah, your SPLC function on the terminal will show you just how much that consumer alone matters, 50% of the revenue. And of course, earnings after market on Thursday. But the follow-up question to Levitt was about Jeff Bezos' relationship with the president. What can you say of that? And can they essentially be told by the White House, bullied even, to turn this decision around? Of course, as you said, Amazon did not announce this. This was reported earlier by Punchbowl.
Bezos is the founder, but he's not running the business. Andy Jassy is running the business. Andy Jassy is the guy who's been on the phone to the White House and running up to all of the new administration when we sat down with Andy Jassy earlier this year. So it's really up.
All right, guys. So yeah, I don't think it really matters at this point if Jeff Bezos. What is he gonna do? He's gonna step in and just say, "Just chill out, guys." I mean, there's pretty much nothing he can do. What is Amazon gonna do as a whole? Are they gonna really pass on the cost to the company to levy that against the consumer? I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna take a hit that big. Trying to find another. There they are. Trying to find another battery because my freaking eyes went out again. Damn it. Got to keep the laser eyes going. I'm not bearish yet, guys. Permabull can't be bearish. God, there we go. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're just going to eat it. If they don't start eating it, the consumers are going to figure it out. I'd love to see how much they're going to lose on this if they really want to put all of their, I guess, potential profits into just keeping the market afloat. I doubt it. Unless maybe there's some sort of plan to from the White House. I don't know. Anyway, right now, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still wanting to break back up and touch $95,000 Bitcoin. Still a little too early in the day for something like that. Take a look right around like 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. More than likely, we're going to probably see 95.5, 95, 96, getting really tight in this range. Hopefully can keep this momentum going and we can move higher. If not, it's fine. We don't have to come up here yet. We can take a back seat and chop around and create an Elliott wave a little bit later in the week. It's fine too. Okay, so as soon as I say that, we hit for 95K. Just calm down. If you hold Bitcoin, it's going to be okay. Now, everything else, having a bit of a pullback right now in the morning. My favorite 6 coins, guys, are coming down. Jasmine having a little bit of a pullback. It's 0.6. 1.6 pennies. Right now at, a little bit of a higher low, if you will, on the week so far. I guess it is kind of a lower against yesterday's price action. Jasmine still has, of course, some momentum in it. I think it's going to be okay for the short term. We'll find out later. Same thing with a lot of these other coins having pullbacks. XCN as well, having pretty much a bottom route right now. Retesting these. This is a new level of support, a new low at 1.85 pennies. Swift coin as well, similar price action as well as here. Hopefully we can continue this momentum as well. ZBCN, man, this thing has ripped crazy. Crazy. If you guys took some profits, good for you. If you're holding, that's fine too. This coin is such a baby in terms of market cap, has a long way ahead of it for it. All right, and then we got Miria, just kind of going through, of course, some of my favorite picks for this cycle. Still looking, wow, just chopping up there, trickling on up every day, slowly and slowly, getting tighter and tighter in this range. Hopefully we don't see a fallout, although that could come today if we get some more negative news in the market. Traditional markets, right? The traditional markets. Crypto Chaos is in full effect now, says Milk Money. You are absolutely right, my guy. Absolutely right. Okay, getting back into the market news, see if anything else came out breaking. We've got a lot of the White House briefings today, man. I'm excited to see if Trump says anything, lets anything slip on trade this afternoon in Michigan. Bitcoin free falling right now. Oh no, heading back down to 94.5 to retest there. Probably coming down to retest that trend line. We will see. Hopefully we do not bounce here. We continue this upward into our bullish prediction from last night. That would be amazingly awesome. Of course, that goes into 3 p.m. today. That's probably going to look a lot differently by the end of today. But yeah, still bullish in my opinion. Okay, moving on. Oh, it's going. And there's the bounce. Okay, the U.S. national debt still sitting at $36,785 billion. Not slowing down every single day. We are borrowing more money and printing it away. Poly market, of course, is we've already had this pretty much confirmed now. 99%. Mark Carney wins the Canadian election. Sad day for Canada up there. If anyone paying attention out there, Poilievre out as leader of Conservatives in 2025. 74% chance. Yeah, probably. I mean, he was the. Sorry, guys. He was the number one pick, of course, for Prime Minister of Canada on the Conservative Party. So yeah, probably. What else we got here? Fed decision in May, still looking like 91% no change, even though JP Morgan's still calling for it in May, which is just a week or two away for that decision. It's crazy. I want to see if JP Morgan's still calling for that because it's ridiculous. Rate cut schedule. Let's see if I can find it. JP Morgan's rate cut schedule expectations for the Fed in 2025. Fed rate target range September 25. Start easing. I think they might have changed it. That's an AI though. That's AI. Interest rate steady at 4.5%. Where was it? Recession remains 60% probability with JP Morgan. I can't find their expectations. There we go. Expectations getting closer. Risk changes. They might have updated it. I think they might have updated it. They're currently between 5.5. There we go. Fed rate cut 100 basis points for the entire year. Vanguard also factoring in 25 basis points next month. Yeah, so yeah, they're still calling for that. Bank of America, Vanguard, and JP Morgan still calling for a 25 basis cut in May, which makes no sense because again, everyone is coming in. All the companies at least are projecting not until at least June, July, the first one. Weird times we're living in, guys. I don't know. They know, of course, more about that stuff than we do, being the man behind the curtain. All right. See if we can find anything breaking in the crypto news today in the morning. Let's see if we got anything going on Bitcoin.com news. Bitcoin price watch bull's eye breakout as 696.5 resistance looms. Yeah, we're still waiting. Coinbase launches Bitcoin yield fund targeting 8% with minimal risk. It's not too bad. 8%. That's not too bad. I mean, that's even more than my baseline target for Master MicroStrategy's MSTY. I mean, there's still not minimum. We're still a minimum of 6%, but still 8% for Coinbase. What is going on? I'm curious on that one because you guys aren't familiar. There's a lot of yield-based products now, of course, making Warren Buffett blush because he calls Bitcoin rat poison squared because it doesn't have a dividend. Well, now we can get yield from our Bitcoin in one way or the other, whether you're betting betting on Bitcoin through the stock market, or now, of course, on Coinbase directly holding Bitcoin assets? We'll find out. Coinbase unleashes game-changing Bitcoin yield fund, offering powerful returns with minimized risk, revolutionizing institutional crypto investing and setting a new gold standard for secure yield. Coinbase launches Bitcoin yield fund, avoiding high-risk loans and call selling. Crypto exchange Coinbase announced on April 28th. That is yesterday, the launch of the Coinbase Bitcoin Yield Fund CBYF, a new initiative targeting institutional investors seeking Bitcoin yield with mitigated risk. Developer by Coinbase Asset Management Company, Coinbase AM, CBAM, and CBYF aims to generate steady returns to clients subscribing and redeeming directly in Bitcoin. Bullish. The company explained the fund is conservative strategy that seeks a 4 to 5. Okay, so it's not a minimum of 8%. It's a 4 to 8% net return in Bitcoin per year. Per year, not per month. Still like MSTY better. Still an option on my table I'm looking at. Over a market cycle with investors subscribing and redeeming in Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin thing, going directly to Bitcoin is powerful though, versus a stock offering. Or buying shares. Set to officially open on May 1st, and CBYF will accept monthly subscriptions and redemptions with 5 businesses day noticing period. The strategy is to forecast to accommodate $1 billion in assets. There we go. Jesus, just zoom right on in. Where'd it go? I think I just lost my spot, guys. Oh boy. Early support for CBYF has already emerged. The fund is seeded by multiple investors, including Aspen Digital as FSRA regulated digital asset manager based in Abu Dhabi, UAE. The company shared Aspen Digital will also serve as exclusive wealth distribution partner across the UAE and Asia, positioning itself as a gateway institution. My God, I can't speak, guys. I need more coffee. Institutions into the crypto sector. Coinbase AM seeks to blend traditional finance standards and digital asset expertise. Coinbase asset managers and U.S. security, of course, it's just semantics at the end. Okay, Coinbase AM designed to CBYF to lower expected investment in operational risk, which will be lead to align with institutional investor risk appetite. All right, just another option out there for you guys if you want to get yield on your Bitcoin. All right, a lot of options happening, man. I mean, we got so many loans last year. Now we're getting yield this year. Really exciting time in our space. Let's get back into Bloomberg, see if anything's breaking the markets.
Was for 7.5 million, came in lighter at 7.19 million, and the Conference Board consumer confidence for April survey was for 88, came in a bit weaker at 86. Early this morning, wholesale inventories expectation was for a rise of 0.6%, came in up 0.5%. Then retail inventories though fell. The survey was for a rise of 0.4%, came in with.
All right, they're just going over earnings still, I guess. All right. Anyway, what else we got today? Any more fear? Oh, it's been a while since we looked on YouTube just for fear in the markets or doom. How about collapse? How about bank collapse? It's been a while since we had bank collapses. Banks are collapsing. Here's why. This is 2 years ago. Let's go to filters. I hate doing this every single time. It should just be obvious. We want upload date. Bank collapse explained by blueberries. These are getting so ridiculous with blueberries. There's another one I saw with bananas and monkeys with explaining inflation. Yes, on X. That was funny too. Bank failures. So no one's really talking about bank collapses just quite yet. Big banks on the brink of collapse, according to Monetics Hub. Another probably generated video, AI video. J.P. Morgan, Bank of America again with. Chair Powell only saying, not the big banks, the small banks, yeah, but not the big banks. They're fine. He's been quoted so many times saying that. All right, so yeah, nothing coming out there. We did just have a huge collapse of the electrical grid on the other side of the planet in Europe, over there. Let me know how that affected you guys. I know we just had someone in the UK. I'm not sure if it affected them over there, but I think it was it Spain, some other places that. Oh, we can take a look at that. I haven't even covered that yet. Europe outage. Boom. Spain, France, Portugal power outage. The latest 2 hours ago. So this happened yesterday. Millions were plunged into darkness. Europe on Monday as a massive power outage impacted parts of Spain, France, Portugal. But electricity was largely restored Tuesday morning. Wow. So that was not that long ago. The blackout wreaked havoc. Jesus, has wreaked havoc on travel across of 3 countries and impacted. The impacts extend beyond there too. What we know so far is most schools, offices, and mass transit resumed Tuesday in Spain and Portugal. The cause of the blackout is still under investigation. That was, of course, my biggest question. Do we know? Do we know? Is it political? Probably. Well, we still need to find out. Portuguese energy company REN suggests that it's due to extreme temperature variations in the interior of Spain. What? There were anomalous oscillations in a very high voltage lines, 400 kV, in a phenomenon we call known as the induced atmospheric vibration. Damn, we're getting some kaiju level stuff, guys. Godzilla's about ready to just pop out of the water there in Spain. some sort of thing going on over there. Maybe some seismic activity coming too. According to BBC.com report, Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez mentioned that strong oscillation was behind the outage, but said no conclusions about what cause could be determined yet. All right, so still waiting to see what they're I guess gonna explain that away with. Oh, don't trust anything anymore. I don't trust anything anymore. Okay, let's get back into the talking heads on Bloomberg, see if they're talking about anything pertaining to our space again. There we go.
How much of the cost for that product is due to tariffs? They're saying, Caroline Leavitt, she's the White House press secretary, she told reporters today that this is a hostile and political act by Amazon. So we are seeing Amazon shares a touch lower.
Oh no, I'm talking to myself. No, damn it. So yeah, catch up to my recap ramblings. I'm sorry guys, I'm off my groove today since the browser's not working. But yeah, so of course we just got back from Bloomberg. They're of course reiterating Leavitt and Scott Bessen's interview this morning. On Amazon, it's pretty much bringing the market down. Bitcoin, of course, does not care. It's getting tighter in these traded ranges. It just retouched 95K here briefly, and it got full send back down to 94, bouncing right back to 94.8. Right now, the wick, the candle is so uncertain. We are about to see probably an explosion, one way or the other. I would say it's probably going to head towards the upside, but a little later in the day. There is so much economic uncertainty, and Bitcoin loves this. So don't be surprised if we see a big breakout today for Bitcoin. Risk on assets are going to get hit the most, of course. So a lot of your altcoins are probably going to take a hit if we go into complete uncertainty. It really depends on what Trump says this afternoon in his Michigan, rally or whatever he's doing over there. I'm still not quite sure what he's doing out there yet. My assumption is because the businesses out there have been really suffering that he's going to be doing some sort of visit just to kind of lift up spirits in that area. So yeah, that's what's going on right now this morning for Bitcoin and risk on assets. It's going to be interesting day. It's going to be interesting today. You can see everything kind of consolidating downward, heading a little bit more into the red, orange. Some things are coming up on the opportunity though. We've got what is it? Gala's up 2%. I think they must have just announced something. I don't know. It's been a while since we've seen anything decent out of Gala here lately. Man, that coin takes me back, of course, to 2021 every time I see it in the top 100. What else we got here? Really nothing, guys. It's got to be a lackluster kind of day. Everything's still up on the month, though. Still, I can't really recommend anyone DCing into a particular project. I guess pick your favorite winners and throw some more money at them, because everything right now is still looking pretty green. On the year, though, we still got a whole bunch of projects that still haven't performed enough to meet its 2024 highs. I mean, pick one. I mean, Polygon's down 70% still on the year. Floki's down 50% on the year. Crypto.com's down 30% on the year. Yeah, so I would say pick one of these if you guys want to DCA in a big way, if you believe in a huge breakout for some of these projects. I mean, still, hell, Jasmine's still down quite a bit on the year. 8%, 9%, not too bad. Of course, Jasmine hitting about 5%, 5 cents last year, right around that range. Still has a long way to go for Jasmine. Yeah, that's kind of how the market's feeling. Damn, IMX is down 72% on the year. That's crazy. Fetch AI too, 70%, almost 70%, 66. All right, so of course, guys, just be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Invest where you believe your money is going to perform the most. Not financial advice. Yeah. Just do what you want. All right, guys. Let me check back in the chat real quick. As I keep terrorizing the chat with no sound today. Okay, so the Crypto Chaos is the full effect. Yes, soundless. You broke it again. Financial freedom, yo boy. Of course, preaching. We appreciate your dedication to the space. Otaku, smash the like, tap that subscribe button, ya all. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the love and support in the midst of all of the technical issues we're having today. Let's see what else they're talking about right now before we have to head out.
Majority of the payments that go out from the U.S. government are mandatory spending. Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, and you need Congress to deal with that. And it's the third rail politics, because if you vote to say that I'm going to cut Medicaid or if I'm going to cut Social Security, then more likely than not, you may be out of office come the next election.
That's politics.
Yeah.
All right, Nathan Dean, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Nathan Dean, Senior Policy Analyst, Bloomberg Intelligence. Nobody does it better.
We simply can't afford it. If they want to cut, the truth is we can't afford it. So hopefully the American people start to understand that we're screwed. I think was it 30% or more accounts for just Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. I think it's even more than that. Our budget, oh my God, our budget. We still have to do our budget in the fall. Oh, so much more money printing coming, guys. So much more money printing. All right, so they're pretty much done here going into commercial. We got about 10 more minutes. Is there anything else I can squeeze out of the news today? We'll take a look back into maybe Fox Business. They haven't really produced anything else breaking or new today. Everyone's still focusing on Amazon and the tariffs. Grocery giant warns suppliers it won't be accepting tariff-related price hikes. How? How can they do that? That's what I want to know.
Apple Group CEO, owner of 2 New York grocery store chains, as well as a United Refining Company chairman and CEO, John Catsimatidis. John, great to see you.
Well,
thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Happy Easter.
And to you, the president says grocery prices are falling. What are you seeing at the grocery stores right now? Are prices down?
Eggs are the lowest price that they've been in over a year. Other prices are falling, and the price of gasoline is falling. So the price of food depends on the price of diesel fuel, and it's all dropping. So you're going to have a deflationary action towards things.
Yeah, I mean, look, you said many times on this program that once oil prices start going down, that's going to rein in inflation. That's what President Trump is trying to do. Oil prices are certainly down from the highs.
They are down from the high. They almost hit 59 last week, and that means $1 a gallon, except maybe for California. You don't know what California does. And the price of food is heading down, and it's going to go down even more after they straighten out what's going on with the Panama Canal and what's going on with the Red Sea, because the Red Sea is still not open.
That's a great point. You know, our ships have been bullied. Our navy's sailors have been bullied by adversaries. But John, even as inflation is coming down, people are still expecting a recession. Some people. I spoke with the head of the IMF, Kristalina Georgieva, and she said no recession. But you talk with others, like from J.P. Morgan, they're expecting it. What are you expecting?
No recession.
No recession.
Businesses, people are optimistic. People are going forward. People are believing on what President Trump is saying. The fact on the tariffs, we have straightened it out that the thing with the tariffs is they're going to go down. We may raise our tariffs to them, but they're going to lower their tariffs to us.
Yeah.
So it's a balancing effect, and people do not understand the balancing effect. I don't even think.
All right, guys. All right. So yeah, basically calling tariffs on this one, and you know what? They're right though. J.P. Morgan is still calling for a 60% recession. That's still 10% more than a coin flip, guys. And this is the 4th time now I've flipped for a tariff. I mean, for a recession. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got another recession. That's 3 out of 4. We're going into recession. Just kidding with you guys. Yeah, because we don't play recessions anymore. The central banks won't let us do it. But the prices though. So the food prices are not coming down because of tariffs, or because of global trade. Well, they're going to be coming down because of the supply shortage, right? The supply shortage, the supplies right now leaving the country are coming back or sitting out there. Basically, all the food that we're sending to China will not be sent to China probably in the next few weeks, which we'll probably see a little bit more price reduction for groceries and that sort of thing within the next 2 to 4 weeks, somewhere in that range. So expect prices to come down short term, but they're going to come back up long term, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt if we don't get this thing sorted out. Yeah, so many. I'm trying to put together in my mind how many layoffs I've heard now. The total number is definitely over 1 million for sure, and around the country. Yeah, so unemployment is definitely going to hurt. The Fed is going to be late. We are going to tack on a ton more inflation. If you guys even believe the numbers the Fed's even producing anyway, I mean, who does really? I mean, we're realistic expectation for inflation by the end of the year is probably somewhere between 17 and 20%, before it was 10 or 12%. So inflation's still hitting us harder than the Fed's producing these crazy numbers. What a 2 point? They want their 2%. Now it's at 2.4. No way. There's no way. We're sitting at 2% inflation. There's no way. You know how many dollars we print every year? That's ridiculous. Anyway, are you only producing 2% of the entire monetary supply every single year? No. No. And of course with trade and everything else, yeah. I mean, inflation isn't just produced by tariff. The whole explaining the inflation away by tariffs now is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm not gonna hurt anyone else's brain with that. It just drives me crazy. Yo, what's going on, Magman in the house? How's it going? Yeah, we're going out, guys. We're going out with a bang. Hopefully Bitcoin looks like it's still doing its thing. 94.8. We still have a little bit lower to retest. This trend line is still very high above it, with including the wicks here. Yeah, I guess maybe not yet. Let's see where we are. We bouncing yet? Still, yeah, we're still a little high. Still a little high on that trend line. We could come back down and retest a lot lower. Yeah, we'll retest to the previous. And that's our pennant right now. And look at that. It takes us all the way out to 3 a.m. the next day. Again, every single time I draw these pennants, guys, they always end up at 3 numbers. 3 numbers, of course, to be paying attention to. The most volatile times being 3, 12, and 9 a.m. p.m. It don't matter. In the United States, Eastern Standard Time is your friend. Okay, so that's what's going on with Bitcoin. That's what's going on with tariffs. That's what's going on with Amazon and price hikes in China. And we're still not talking to them. And they're doing this on purpose, in my opinion, to crash the economy. We need a global reset. Never too early for chaos. Thank you, Matt Adam, bringing on the chaos. Yes, I've been thinking about Kurt Russell too much after last night. Yeah, for sure. Life. I miss Kurt Russell, man. He was awesome. Some of my favorite movies he was in. What was it? Escape from. Oh my God, Escape from New York. That was one of my favorites back in the day. Captain Ron, of course. Captain Ron. Yeah. Oh yeah, Big Trouble in Little China. So many Kurt Russell movies. Dystopian future movies as well. All right. Freaking Kurt Russell. Okay, let's check one more time and see.
It takes a year to do that, let alone, we've been at this for a couple of months. But one thing General Motors has done, so they have 4 pickup truck plants. It's their highest.
I was talking about GM. I don't care about GM. We make enough cars here in the country, between GM, Ford, Chevy, and that's definitely going to hurt the car manufacturers with all this tariff nonsense. It's been plaguing them. Because everything's made in China. We disassemble here. If we do half of it here. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, guys, that seems to be most of everything that's going on. I covered all the breaking news in the morning. I want to check one more time for you. We got about 3 minutes left. And then I got to go do my side hustles and try to get an apartment. I'm trying to get this apartment going. I've got one I really want, but they're not working with me. SP 500 is flat as investors wait to trade deal progress. Amazon shares under pressure. Yes, they are. Oh, speaking of which, we haven't checked this today. Top assets in the world. Bitcoin's fallen down underneath silver this morning at number 8. As silver just flipped us by 0.01 trillion. What is that? Is that like 10 billion? It flipped us by $10 billion. Yeah, I think we're going to flip it again really, really soon. And of course, coming for Alphabet and Amazon yet again. It'll be easier to pass Amazon under all this turmoil. All we got to do is get back above 2 trillion in market cap, 100K, and we are away. We are blowing this all up when we hit 100K once again. All right, guys. So let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling today. All in all, I'm still very bullish for crypto. I think we are still, and again, I got to reiterate this, I think we're still going to see more pullbacks for some of our favorite altcoins, right? Bitcoin is definitely going to be the place to for our space to shine in the midst of all this chaos and turmoil. Looking at gold and silver too, keeping track of those assets as well. Silver's doing okay. Silver's doing okay today. I should get some silver. I just don't want to be moving with a bag of silver. I'm not a leprechaun. I don't want to move with some freaking gold coins. I'd rather just throw it all into Bitcoin. But definitely really good hedges at play right now. Gold though has just been kind of beaten down this entire week for uncertainty. Really interesting. I wonder if this is being manipulated by the big gold bugs too. I don't know. That's weird. But I'm not a big expert on rare earth materials, so that's not my wheelhouse. We need Jim. We need Jim in the house to tell you about that. So check back in the chat real quick before we go. Getting back to the Bitcoin chart, I'll let you know where I think we're headed to today. I honestly think we're gonna come back and do something like this. Maybe a little bit, belated, since this is kind of lagging from where I drew it. But that bullish was almost right on. I mean, if I was just a little lower into the left, I would have hit that perfectly. So I think something like that's going to probably lag, and we're going to see a bounce somewhere around this range. Right? Look at that. Landing right on top of 12 o'clock. I mean, every single time. It just works out that way. It's nuts. We're seeing a breakout around 1 p.m. Intraday trading. This lines up pretty good. It could happen before, but yeah, this is kind of like a general idea. Just a quick and dirty one for you, too. I just don't think the market's going to keep us down in the midst of all this chaos. Bitcoin is definitely a hedge against inflation and a flight to safety and quality. Anyway, so getting back to the chat before I go for the day, sitting at 10:30 right now. Guys, we are rocking it, man. I wanted to also, I'll get into that towards the end. I got to get into the chat. So, yeah, never too early for chaos. Yes, Matt Adam, thank you. Been thinking about Kurt Russell. Yes, so we went over that one. Enjoy the day, everyone. Good luck, Otaku. Yes, thank you, Matt Adam. Milk Money says, haha, big trouble, little China. I love that. I love that movie. So fitting, so fitting. It is so fitting. It's insane. That's right. The movie title fits perfect. In 2025. Oh, wow. Big Trouble, Little China. I'm going to definitely use that in my next thumbnail. And maybe put Kurt Russell in there with that Chinese automatic pistol. I love that pistol, too. That's super iconic, man. That I just love old, old gun aesthetics. I actually have a whole bunch of guns. Whale just swooped 50 million in Ethereum, trending on X. We didn't even show the real news application or platform, of course, X today. That sucks. I should have ran into that. But you know what? My brain was surrounded by chaos around just the opening market. I want a monster box after the bull run. Can't wait. What the hell's a monster box? Milk Money, what are you talking about? A monster box. Let's take a look at that. What are you talking about? Monster box. Monster box. What in the world? What is that? Monsterbox.com. What am I looking at here? Are you talking about like a random? What are we looking at here? Monster box. Milk Money. What is that? Thomas will have us into magnesium. That's right. He is a huge magnesium enthusiast. Stocks in no time. Magman. That's right. Magman. Magnesium Man. Silver Monster Box. 700 ounces. Whoa. 700 ounces. I just can't carry that much crap with me. I'm trying to sell all my stuff, my belongings off. I just sold my entire video game collection where my Mario came from. That's probably the last big piece I have left of them. I have some big high dollar stuff still too. I actually have it's hanging in my basement still. Or my collection used to be, but I have a signed copy of a Zelda game from 2003 that was signed by Miyamoto himself. It's probably worth about 30-40 grand, maybe, I don't know. And then I got some other crazy stuff too that, yeah, you guys wouldn't believe. But but anyway, I had a very, very large video game collection. It's like 5,000 games, and then I sold that off at the end of last year to, of course, get some more dry powder for this year, and it's worked out pretty well in my favor, of course, with crypto assets on the rise. But anyway, enough about that. I want to also thank you guys. I really want to thank you guys. Ramona had this idea. She's like, just throw up the Crypto Chaos Magic predictions at the end of the live streams. And start farming some of the views and the hours and the likes and the subs and everything. And it's worked out great. We actually are defeating that algorithm, and I'm seeing progress. I really am. I wanted to pass that on to you guys as well and let you know, because even I, as a content creator, are still in the dark. Like, literally, I'm still in the dark. I need a light on. I'm in the dark because they don't give me all the analytics on a good time frame. They give you a week out on where your progress is. And I just got an update last night, I think it was, and I was over 3,000 viewable hours for the year, for the year to date. So we're getting up there, guys. I think some of the superpowers will be unlocking here soon. and I'm super excited to build this channel out and get some of this going. Like, creating products is one of my favorite things to do, guys. I used to be a graphic designer. I know I troll all the time with the McDonald's stuff. McDonald's is great, but graphic design, of course, was my original passion. And you guys see, I definitely have a lot of fun here on the channel developing a lot of the content here. But I really want to create some products too. And I think you guys would really appreciate what I have in mind. And taking some ideas. It just depends on what kind of things I get going in the future. I already had some sponsorships too last week I had to turn down. I just want to let you guys know too, I don't really like shilling exchanges, especially like leverage exchanges or ones that are leverage focused. I've had a lot of sponsors come out to me on that stuff. I don't want to say what names, I don't want to out them, but I don't want to add that sort of thing to the channel. I want to really push things I believe in. Of course, cold storage, I really would appreciate maybe a sponsorship on that. I haven't had anyone reach out to me on that yet. I would love a partnership with, like, say, Ledger, because I use it almost every day, or maybe even Tangem. I haven't used Arculus yet, but I mean, something like that. I'd love to get a sponsor like that for the stream. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know how it's going towards the end of the stream. I'll try to update you as much as I can every day. But yeah, very exciting. Very exciting to see. Yes, I appreciate everything, guys. I really do. Sell everything. Let's move. That's right. Sell. Of course, my favorite going into sailor. Sell the house. Sell the chairs. Sell everything. What do you need? Why do you need 4 chairs? You got 1 butt. Why do you need 4 chairs for? Sell them all. Sell the vending machines. Yeah, everything in the vending machines. You don't need that. Just go on Amazon, buy like a bulk pack of water, and just live off that. And potatoes. All you need is water and potatoes. Oh my god. Going stream, of course, Bitcoin Maxi there with Michael Saylor impression. But yeah. That's where we are, guys. I'm in a world now where I don't really focus on anything but crypto anymore. I really feel like this is, of course, the future in the making. I preach it every single night. And I live it as well. Yeah, so that's what's going on with me, guys. I appreciate all the love and support, and I will catch you guys later tonight at 8 p.m. Yeah, really exciting to see the channel really blow up. Okay, I will see you guys later, 8 p.m. And this is the Crypto Otaku signing out. Later! Whoa! I'm still testing out these pedals. Yeah, there we go. Rolling into the credits. Let's go!
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my key. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my world with more songs and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I'm on board. Hollywood talking and door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
The moon is coming, guys. The moon is coming. Bitcoin heading back to 95K. As yeah, we're out, guys. We're out. I'll see you guys tonight. Have a good night. Peace. Bet.